When you work with improvised weapons, you should know its weak points and strong points. When you have improvised weapons in your hands, your chances of working against your opponents are increased, but it also increases the chances of your opponent acting more harsh and more aggressively against you. As soon as you've taken an object in your hand, you can provoke more aggression from the attacker. Sometimes we're afraid more than the situation calls for. Maybe there's no harmful intention in the attacker, but as soon as you take an object in your hand, you cause the opponent to act more aggressively than he would have. So you should realize that as soon as you are using an improvised weapon, you take it in your hand, you demonstrate more weakness of yourself. And the second issue is you need to have experience in using improvised weapons, a certain skill. When panic begins in the situation that is not familiar to you, one of the first things that happens to you physically, your fine motor control becomes less effective. Your fine motor control goes. So when you're calm, you can easily take the keys and easily position them any way you like. At the moment of fear, your fingers may not listen to you. They may not do what you want. So it's absolutely important that before you use any object, improvised weapons or a conventional weapon, your psyche has to be calm. Again, any weapon demonstrates your inner weakness. For example, if you take keys in order to hit the attacker, that means you're not sure about striking properly yourself. And even more so, your psyche in that case is set up so that you're willing to hurt your attacker. And when you're afraid of someone, you're usually ready to damage him a lot more than he deserves it. And in Sistema, the use of improvised weapons allows you just to control your attacker, not to damage him as much as possible. So work in such a way that you see the attacker's weak points and strong points. For example, we'll start with the easy and very conventional object as your car keys. If you perceive a threat or see the attack is about to happen, make sure the keys are in your hand. It's not a very powerful weapon. You can do some actions to defend yourself with the keys, though. Let's say the opponent grabs you by the shirt. In order to release his grip, you lead the keys right across his fingers. It's good to know that sharp pain makes one open the grip. This way, you're able to get away and use your keys to press on the throat. With your other hand, you hold his head from moving back.
You have to know how to control the guy. If the guy starts to grab your hands, again, you turn, scratch with his fingers, turn a little bit, and again you control him or with the key or with, like a normal grip like that. Then you bring the nose a little bit up, and with the key you hit the throat.